Hello, I'm Bunnery.
I'm Breadmower,
and this is IFXtra. How's everyone this week? Are you okay? Have you had a good week? Busy, busy, busy? I've been painting a fence. It's a very long fence. It goes down all the way down this way and all the way back up the other way. Whew.
I've been doing work, you know. I haven't just been sat back watching you paint.
Oh, no, you didn't watch me, no.
Yeah. So I've been doing work, been doing interference. But the most interesting thing that's happened in the last week is on Sunday we had Interference's 15th birthday party.
Yeah.
You know, I've still got the stuff up here. So thank you very much to everyone who could join us for the birthday stream.
Cool.
Yeah, it was really cool. Had a nice little chat, did a bit of drawing, did a quiz,
Yeah.
ate some cake.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was really good. If you couldn't make it, but you know, you're a player and things, so just thank you so much for being part of the last 15 years.
Great.
You know, let's keep going. You know,
A bit longer, hey?
Yeah, do another 15 years. I mean, that would be weird, wouldn't it? But I mean, hey, you know, like I say, you know, we just keep going until we can't. So yeah, it'll be good. But yes, thank you so much to everyone who's been a part of all of the fun for the last 15 years.
Cool. Now, why don't we go and see who won this week's awards? Picture of the week this week goes to Mr. Smoke for old photograph of a diver diving. I just love that. You can tell it's old by the old-fashioned diving suit and how it's just sitting on that table. Looks beautiful. Well done, Mr. Smoke.
My favourite description this week was "Fruits give each other ratings" by DrawBuddy123. Yeah, this is one of those where a minor change in interpretation changes how you see it. Originally they were just getting rated, but by saying that they're giving each other ratings, I mean, wow, look at that poor lemon. He must be feeling really sour about that. Nice work, DrawBuddy123.
Community pick of the week this week goes to Canal for tennis, but with a twist. It's really hard to draw someone twisting around. That's really good. I love it. And with Wimbledon at the moment, it's very apt. Nice work, Canal. They were amazing.
Awesome stuff there, as always.
Now we're going to see what we were talking about last week in the forums. So, last week I said, what game have you spent the most hours playing? Confession time, you see. And I said, say those Royal Kingdom games, kind of matching games, I find them nicely relaxing. Watching you play some of yours stresses me out. Wouldn't be good for me to play. How about you?
So, I mean, you're talking about
things I have to do over and over again, get killed again. And,
like, you know, like Dark Souls or whatever. But I find playing stressful games sort of inoculates you slightly against stress.
Oh, okay.
Because and this is a scientific thing.
Oh, is it?
Like,
okay.
someone did a study on it. Yeah.
Okay.
So by exposing yourself to stress like that, it means that you react better in a random stressful situation. But yes, I mean, I'm
leave me like, I'm finished. Like...
I mean, you don't like watching me play Tetris, do you? On my own, because like I have it sort of cranked up to a silly speed, and I hard drop everything. And
no, I can do that.
At the moment, though, I'm playing Blue Prince, which you're like, what? Like, you get to the end of the day and then it's all different again. That would be so frustrating. I'm like, no, it's really cool. But yeah, Goose is doing it as well. We're enjoying it.
Cool.
Okay, so. We got quite a bit here because there are some interesting stats, so I'll try not to get too distracted.
Okay. I'll start with Taco Cat. Final Fantasy VII, I recall doing a 100-hour playthrough. And another one, maybe not so thorough. For Witcher 3, I've done one playthrough doing everything I could find with more than 100 hours, and another with max in difficulty, but not all the side quests. Hades 1, I played for 160 hours, according to Steam. Hades 2 is now 100 hours, but the 1.0 release is still coming later this year or at the start of next year, so it's probably going to eventually exceed the playtime of the first.
Yeah. I mean,
played any of those?
Well, I haven't played any of the Witcher games. Watched the TV show, but I mean, it's on my backlog at one
Things to
point.
do.
But yeah, Goose was really into Witcher 3.
Okay.
Yeah. And that's like one of these things where you can sink loads of time into it.
Okay.
I thought it was interesting. I mean, I played a bit of Hades 1 when it was on Game Pass, which, I quite enjoyed. Stereotype. And I thought it was interesting that the second one isn't actually out. It's like the sort of beta version that's out.
Yeah.
And Taco Cat, sort of clocked maybe 3/4 of the time before the game is even out.
Wow,
It's quite impressive.
Yeah.
NRSKD says on PlayStation, Gran Turismo 4 felt incredibly real for running on PS2. Being able to use your humble family car in real tracks and cities in that era was awesome. Now, I remember when this came out, one of my friends had a PS2. Well, he bought a PS2 and this came with it. And I remember we put it on. I mean, looking back, it probably wasn't that impressive.
No,
but I remember like we were at some sort of party and he put it on and we were just like, oh, this is amazing. Yeah, and like you say, incredibly real. Yeah. Forza Horizon 4 on Xbox. Don't care about the festival, but the whole experience, variety of cars, changing seasons, etc. Overall, enjoy it your way. Now, Forza 4, I think, was the one that was in the UK, and we had a little drive around it, and we went to Edinburgh and had a drive around, and it was weird because it's like
Edinburgh, but compressed into a little space.
Yeah, so all of the sort of filler bits are missing, but like the key streets are sort of there. That was quite cool. On PC before COVID, this is still NRSKD by the way. PC before COVID, Portal 2 still playing.
That was good, yeah. I like
Portal 2 is great.
Yeah.
We did the co-op for that, didn't we? It was really good fun. But mostly Euro Truck Simulator 2, which I played with friends using a multiplayer mod. Helped me relax after having bad days.
Oh, yeah.
Also used for learning, applying driving rules. After playing it, passing the real driving test was a breeze.
Wow,
Yeah,
that's amazing.
I know
that's a lot of car games, isn't it? Driving games, there's John though there.
Yeah. Well, exactly. Yeah. But we've got a few people in the community who play Euro Truck Simulator. So I know,
Toast doesn't
Darth and Toast Monster play it. Yeah. More NRSK. PC during COVID. Manual Samuel.
What's that?
I don't know, but I'm going to go and look that up. Felt innovative. Had many hidden Easter eggs. Since it was little known and really short, after you know it, speedrunning was relatively easy. And then after COVID, Manual Samuel again. But currently, I'm not getting enough of Outer Wilds. People rave about that, but I haven't played that.
Okay. Okay, Polish Hips Don't Lie said Animal Crossing. I played a lot of New Leaf and I've over 1,200 hours in New Horizons or Stardew Valley. That's nice. I like cozy games. I love me a cozy game. Or Red Dead Redemption. I like watching that actually. Red Dead, that was nice. Red Dead Redemption 2.
Yeah, I mean, because it's basically like watching a film.
Yeah, it is. That was quite nice to watch. Yeah, and that wasn't too stressful, was it?
Yeah, Arthur Morton's storyline had me in a chokehold. I mean, yeah. No, let's not talk about it because spoilers. But it was excellent. Pointy Cat here says, I've played a good amount of games now. Go on and off them at times. Sometimes come back to them. In the last few years, I've spent a lot of time on a game called Prodigal.
Prodigal, okay.
Which I haven't heard of. Dungeon crawler, similar to classic Legend of Zelda games with interesting story and characters. Okay. That sounds quite cool. Might have a look at that. Sorry, something. Oh, it's my chair. Since last year, I've also played a lot of a game called Key Locker. Now, I have heard of this. RPG, sort of cyberpunk genre, fantasy elements. Main character is a musician who lives in a world where music is illegal. I've heard that. It's supposed to be quite good. Also recently played The Great Ace Attorney.
I've heard of that, yeah.
So, yeah, I haven't played any of the Ace Attorney games, but they're sort of memed so much.
They pop up in interference all the time.
Exactly, yeah. So I haven't objection. I haven't played any of those, but I do mean to at some point. Sammy Samu 13 saying, I enjoy playing puzzle games recently, especially Minesweeper. Mostly Minesweeper. Enough for me to get mad over dying in game. Memorizing patterns was fun. Minesweeper's interesting. I used to like seeing how quickly I could do Minesweeper. But it can get quite stressful. And so I thought this was interesting though. Learned how to play that game through a variant of Minesweeper, Colour Sweeper. Basically that, but with colours. so addicting that I get angry when I lose.
Oh dear.
Yeah, they are sort of quite addictive, really, these things, aren't they? But I thought this was interesting because yesterday I heard about something called, and I think someone just spun this up in the last few days after having one of those ideas, and it was like, I just need to get it out of my head. Someone has made Prime Sweeper. It's like Minesweeper, but with prime numbers.
Can't imagine
So
anything worse.
it shows you a grid,
No,
and you have to.
I don't care.
Yeah.
It's maths.
Okay. So that's just a selection. There's some more in there.
Oh yeah, go and have a look.
But yeah,
in the forum.
I just thought it's really interesting seeing the stats and stuff, like how Goose has spent, I don't know, like 5 real-time years playing Skyrim or something. I don't know. She did a lot of hours on that. She's probably done like 6,000 hours on it.
Oh, dear.
Anyway, I digress.
Okay, that's it. Yeah. Okay, so now we're going to see what we'll be doing next week in the forum games. Describe the person above you in this thread, but only using the letters in their name, or part of it if it's long. And as there's no one above me, I'll describe Bread. Bearded, really extra ace dude. Over to you. Did you like that?
If you'd like to join in with that, just head over to the Forum Games forum. It's the pinned thread for the week, so you'll find it at the top of the thread list.
Cool. And don't forget, tomorrow night is Zeitgeist Night. It's a quiz with 5 rounds of 5. I'm saying 7. 5 rounds of 5 different topics. We haven't extended it to 7 yet.
You said 7 before.
I know. I don't know where I get this 7 from.
we worked out where it came from, but I can't think.
No,
anyway, I digress. Yep, on Sunday, 7 p.m. UK time, over on twitch.tv/interference, we run Zeitgeist, the Interference Quiz of the Week, live interactive quiz stream where we play along against the rest of the audience, competing for points and places on the leaderboard. Each round is based on a drawing for Interference, so Bono's picked 5 drawings that caught her eye, and use them as inspiration for the rounds. We won't find out what those pictures are, and hence what the topics are going to be, until the night. But would you like to tease us with the names of the featured artists?
Those aren't the ones. If you find it, I'll just pop it in. That's why I left a pause.
Yep. Sorry. No. We just keep going.
Yeah.
I have missed that bit off the notes.
Yes, you
there
are.
We
There
go.
Okay, this week we have got drawings from Rocket Skyon, Zimvivi, King Bushwick, Loco Louie, and Metal Mishmosh. There we go. They're the ones. So, should be exciting.
You know what's happened there? Because we were having a discussion the other week about like, you must have a routine for this. You do it every week for years. I can still mess things up. Yeah. Okay, right. So that's what's happened last week, but what's happening?
No, that's what's happening tomorrow.
That's what's happening tomorrow, but what happened last week?
Last week, Darth won 221. And then Toastmonster was second with 211. And then El Guapo and Goose were both third with 210. So it's all very close there. Only one question in it. Bet you could do better if you come tomorrow.
Yep. So if you'd like to join us with that, that's tomorrow at 7 p.m. UK on twitch.tv/interference. Now, whilst I think about it, next week, right, is WaffleCon. So we're going to be having a little meet-up down in Birmingham, UK.
Yeah, with some of you lovely players.
Yes. Details are on Discord and on the Interference forums if anyone is interested in tagging along to that. But basically, go and meet up, just do some stuff, have a bit of a laugh. And what we might do is try and do live Zeitgeist. So with people in the physical audience and also online, if I can make this work. So the plan is we're not going to have Zeitgeist next Sunday. That would be the 13th, because we'll be travelling back. But we are going to have one on the Saturday.
Indeed.
If all goes to plan. So even if you're not with us in person, hopefully you'll be able to join in with us. We'll probably do it similar kind of time. So 7 p.m. UK next Saturday. Anyway, we'll details to come. Details to come. It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Cool. Okay, that's all the news for now. Just goes to say.
Yeah, if you're not already taking part in the game, then get involved. You can play on the web at playinterference.com or search for Interference in the App Store on your device and download the app. You can also join the chat with us over on Discord, playinterference.com/Discord. And if you'd like to give us some monthly support for the ongoing maintenance of the game, building a new version of the website, apps, more quiz stuff, more general interactive stream stuff, all kinds of things that we'd like to do for you. We're on Patreon, patreon.com/interference. And that'll get you supporter status on Interference, so you get access to cool things like replays, extra game modes, etc. And if you're a quiz player, you get a custom entrance shout out from Ava.
That's the best bit. Okay, that's it for now. So we'll see you again next week.
Yep, have a great week. We'll see you next Saturday.
Bye-bye.
Bye.